legend of the phoenix all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
We're up all night to get. 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 We're up all night to get lucky. 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 Come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up.
The setting is Washington, D.C. and Capital One Arena. The Pacers taking on the Wizards. For the Pacers, coming into their own, building inertia. Can they take it a step further tonight? Wizards, Pacers, coming up next, right after this. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Ivica Zubac's out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Walker. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in at the 2. And for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Also Johnson out there. Sarr out there with Keyshawn George. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W, but we'll see.
Here's Coulibaly. Knocks it down from distance.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now here's Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Zubac. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Champagny. And it falls all over the rim and in. Indiana on offense. It's a three-point game. Nembhard against Johnson. A clear look for Nembhard. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Siakam. After the basket by Washington. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Fires the three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. Washington shooting their first foul shot of the night.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Justin Champagny.
One shot.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
And here are the Pacers now. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
I just think you have to place more value on your possessions. We see in this league quite a bit. The more wide open style can also lead to careless play.
Oh, got that one up quick. Champagny's got 8.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Siakam. Ball stolen. It's George on the wing. Walker covering. And George with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And here's Indiana now. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Nesmith. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Washington leading by 7. Coulibaly with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. And that one's good. Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got his second basket of the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Siakam in the post. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And he drops the first. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Siakam hits them both. Well, Lex, for these two teams tonight, it's deja vu.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. They just saw each other in the last game, and you know what they say about familiarity. It often breeds contempt. Could get a little chippy out there tonight.
No secrets in this one tonight.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Pacers trail by 9. Outside Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Nails it from 3. Siakam's got 5 points.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Pass to Coulibaly. Shoots over Nesmith. And it's Coulibaly missing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They lead by 4. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, turning defense into offense is important, and they did it at the highest level in that one.
Washington's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Shot from 12. Count it. Johnson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Siakam outside. Nembhard for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Washington now, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
Pacers trail by 4. Outside Nesmith, fires the 3, and again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Washington's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Here's Nembhard. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Three-pointer. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Champagne's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the 1 miss.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. while we have a second, let's take a look at the top scoring rookies in the NBA right now. In the third spot, Alex Sarr.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Nimhart against Johnson. Outside Coulibaly. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Now Siakam. 7 points in the game. Blocked!
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Coulibaly with it. Picked up by Nesmith. And that one is hammered home.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Nimhart with it. Really had troubles in the loss to Washington. He just couldn't find his rhythm. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Nimhart's got 9 points.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
From deep, Sarr. He buries it from three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Nimhart. He's got 9. Pass to Walker. Back to Zubac. Nice move. It's blocked. Coulibaly with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Coulibaly. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Here's Nesmith following the bucket by the Wizards. Siakam, pass to Nimhart. Siakam looking it over. And Siakam with the slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Wizards leading by 6. From deep, Sarr. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Indiana's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Siakam outside. Outside Walker. Pass to Nesmith. Just 4 to shoot. Nimhart for 3. Knocks down the long J. 12 points for him.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Here's Coulibaly. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Pacers trail by 9. Siakam outside. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. They get it back. Six on the shot clock. Another shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Coulibaly. Drains the triple. Coulibaly's got 21.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Coulibaly's gone a phenomenal 5 of 5 from deep. Really in the zone right now. A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, BA, but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Nembhard. 12 points for him. Pass to Siakam. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
So it's Washington now. It's a 10-point game. That one's good for 2. Sarr's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And here's Indiana now. After the basket by Washington. Nembhard, a screen on George. Walker for 3. Rebounded by Champagny.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Johnson finds Coulibaly. There's the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 11. He was all alone on that one. He has 6.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. They lead by 11. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Zubac. Brown comes in for Pascal Siakam. Shepard, he's checked in for Walker. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nesmith. A minute 9 left to play in the first. Here's Shepard. Coulibaly defending. 6 to shoot. Now here's McConnell. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And Indiana with some changes. Potter comes in for Brown, and it's Jones in for Nembhard. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. Washington in second.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
Wizards leading by 13. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 2 points. That one goes.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here's Jones. Pass to Potter. Some nice passing by Indiana here. That's good from Jones. And the assist from McConnell.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
32 seconds left in the first quarter here. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Shepard. Coulibaly defending. And too long on the shot.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Sweet little floater.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Jones. Takes the three. Here's Huff. It's been all about Bilal Coulibaly for Washington. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
And the Pacers with possession here. They trail by 16. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got TJ McConnell, and it's Jones in at the 2 spot. And it's Wizards ball. Here's Vukcevic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pacers trail by 15. And legs over the next few years, the Wizards undertaking an $800 million renovation of their home arena.
Yeah, B.A., this venue's almost 30 years old. I was making threes in this building. So some changes are welcome, including expanded training facilities, locker rooms, and improving fan access and amenities.
Here's Riley. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Well, the Pacers shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Pass to Shepherd. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shepherd at the line for one.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Counted from distance.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Now here's McConnell. Still no points. And it's Shepherd missing. Wizards leading by 17. Here's Carrington. And the Wizards with another three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Carlton Carrington is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brown with a screen. Jones from outside. The Pacers again can't hit. Washington has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Hardy. And again, it's Washington.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And so McConnell will bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Shepherd. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Down low. Stripped it away. Defended by Brown. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Here for the Pacers. Siakam, he's checked in for Brown. Nesmith comes in for Shepherd. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Jones. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Puff, the pass to Nimhart. Now Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Shot clock at 5. Nimhart for 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Here's Champagny. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Back to McConnell. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Nimhart. All sorts of time. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Vukcevic. And again, it's Washington.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Washington leading by 21. And Carrington, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass. Carrington's got 9 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Nimhart for 3. That's a miss. And he's 7 for 11 from the floor. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Washington shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana.
1 shot.
And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in 1 school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Now here's George. He's got 5. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's McConnell. Nimhart outside. There's Nesmith with a 3. Drills it from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And it's Washington with the ball. After Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. And he makes it.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Siakam outside. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Every year, Siakam seems to get more confident handling the ball. Slick move there.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Washington. Yeah, in the crowd, shooting coach Lethal Shooter.
Yeah, good to see him in the building tonight. Now, you know he's from D.C., and if any of the Wizards need a sub, I'm sure he's ready to check in.
Washington has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Brian, back to you.
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. Here's Champagnie. He's got 15.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Siakam. The try by Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Shot from inside, and the shot is good off the backboard. 15 points for Pascal Siakam.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Siakam's gotten 6 of 10 from the floor. Very efficient. Here's Coulibaly. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
The Pacers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
And tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
And the Pacers shooting 53% here in the second quarter. McConnell passes to Walker. Nesmith on the wing. Coulibaly against Nembhard. And there's the rejection. It's Carrington on the wing. He's marked by McConnell. It's good. Carrington's got 16 points now.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
The Pacers shooting about 56% in this one. Pass to Siakam. Elbow shot. Washington with a rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
McConnell left side to halt the run. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Champagnie. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And the Pacers with possession here. To the inside. Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Washington has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Now McConnell. Outside Nesmith. McConnell with a screen on George. Nesmith with it. From deep. It's rebounded by Washington. Coulibaly's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Lays it up and banks it in. Coulibaly's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. And here's Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Free throw good, Walker.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Indiana making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Second free throw, no good. Sarr with it. He's picked up by Zubac. 13 feet out. The rebound by Nesmith.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Nembhard outside. There's the triple. Washington with a rebound. Champagne's got 4 rebounds now.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Here's George. And again, it's Washington.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now here's Nembhard. 17 points in the game. Pass to Siakam. Zubac with a screen on Sarr. Siakam, the pass to Zubac. And he comes up with a bucket. Zubac has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, textbook pick and roll right there. Siakam doing an outstanding job playing facilitator there.
Washington has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Carrington. And it's Washington with another.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Well, the Pacers shooting about 56% in this one. Here's Nembhard. A minute 35 left in the second period. Siakam got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. Johnson, he's checked in for Coulibaly.
For Washington, number 12, Trey Johnson.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Carrington, no good. Well, the Pacers shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Here's Nembhard, and he dunks it down.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
.114 left in the second period. Here's Carrington. Washington again can't hit. And here are the Pacers now. Pass to Siakam. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
.54 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Fires from 14. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here's Nembhard. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
The assist.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. "40 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Carrington. Walker pulls down the board. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Carrington. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Carrington's got 20.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it anytime.
And here's Siakam. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Siakam's got 8 points here in the quarter. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Washington opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Washington Wizards.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
When I look at the Wizards, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Bilal Coulibaly displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting it well at 59%. We've got Alex Sarr. Johnson is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Here's Nembhard. Here he goes, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Outside Coulibaly, a little mid-range shot is up. Siakam pulls down the board. Nembhard against Johnson. To the middle, here's Zubac. Good D by Sarr. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Champagnie. And that one's long. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Nembhard. The three is up. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Johnson. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Johnson's got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
17-foot shot on the way. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Siakam. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Siakam's got 21.
Yes, certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's George. That one off the back iron and out. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. On the wing, Nembhard. Clock at 6. And that one's good. He's got 25. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Up top, Johnson. He's guarded by Nembhard. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Nembhard for 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Good on the bucket. Here's Nesmith. 9 points in the game. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam with a screen on Johnson. Here's Nembhard. And he throws it down with one hand.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Johnson, following the bucket by the Pacers. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
Well, the defense a little soft around the rim there. That's as easy as it gets.
And here's Indiana now. The Wizards making their last shot. There's Nesmith with a 3. Rebounded by Champagnie. The Wizards have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. From outside the arc. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches your teammates and these fans.
Washington calls timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
The Wizards have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's George. And again, it's Washington.
Well, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Johnson against Nembhard, driving to the basket. And a nice finish on the layup. Nembhard's got 29 points.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. Shoots over Nembhard. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Pass to Zubac. So nice passing by Indiana here. Outside Nesmith. Now here's Nembhard, covered by Johnson. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. The shot's good. Nesmith's got 11 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Johnson. 16 points for him. Shot from the top of the key. And again, it's Washington.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
The try by Nembhard. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And the Wizards with possession here. Here's Coulibaly. And again, it's Washington.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Nesmith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. And Washington with possession. Here's Coulibaly. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Washington.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And something else that has stood out to me is the defense hasn't had any chance at stopping them in the mid-range.
Free throw good. Coulibaly. So it's the Pacers now. Now McConnell. Pass to Walker. And it's rejected. They get it back. Here's Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Zubats screen. 4-3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Here's Riley. He's marked by McConnell. Puts it up. Riley, good. Riley's got his second basket. And the Pacers shooting around 52% since the start of third. Walker sets a screen. McConnell outside. Nesmith passes to McConnell. Now Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Johnson for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Johnson's got 21.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And for Indiana, they're shooting the rock at 58%. McConnell passes to Nesmith. It's Walker on the wing. Puts up a 3. Zubats. Great positioning on the putback.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's Washington with the ball. Fires from the wing. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Riley's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. McConnell looking around. Pass to Nesmith. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Walker sets a screen. Now here's Nembhard. Jacks up a 3. That one is off. Here's Riley. Walker covering. Lets it go from 14. Riley, good. Riley's got 8. Here's McConnell. Outside Walker. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Washington.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From the wing. And that one's good. Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got 46.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Here's McConnell. The Wizards making their last shot. There's Nesmith with a 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Here's Carrington. And again, it's Washington.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
And so it's Indiana with it. McConnell with it. Outside Nesmith. Back to McConnell. To the wing, right side. Zubats finds Walker. Some nice passing by Indiana here. There's Nesmith with a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Over Nembhard. And again, it's Washington.
Wow, that's their 10th straight point coming off a mid-range jumper.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Back to McConnell. Pass to Walker. 1:25 left in the third quarter. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Huff's checked in for Zubats. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Shepard, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Jones in for Nimhart. Here's Vukcevic. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Count it, good.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Indiana on offense. Here's Huff. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game. One minute left in the third. Goes up on the wing. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
And here's Shepard for 3. It's hauled in by Carrington.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Shoots over Shepard. Carrington, no good. The Pacers' shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Here's Jones. The rebound by the Wizards. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carrington. Jump shot is good that time. Carrington's got 24 points. McConnell outside. Here's Huff. Drops in the layup for 2. Huff's got 9.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
And so it's the Washington Wizards destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Shepard. He's out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the 5. Now here's McConnell. Here's Shepard. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 6 assists here tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now here's Carrington. Shoots over McConnell. And the shot falls short that time. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Jones, and he banks in the layup.
And really showing the athleticism, flying solo.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. A good look from Siakam, and no good trying to use the glass. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Vukcevic. Offensive board. Pass to Hardy. Over Jones. This shot by Hardy, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now here's Carrington. Not a lot of room. Shoots over McConnell. Carrington, no good. And for Indiana, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Huff. From downtown, Washington with a rebound. Riley's got 4 rebounds now. Over Jones. No good with the elbow jumper. McConnell outside to the paint. Huff, good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And so it's Washington with it. Here's Hardy. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Siakam. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And Carrington, here we go. Soft touch off the glass.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Now here's McConnell. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Shepard. Again, Indiana. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Here's Hardy, defended by Jones. Fires it from 18. And again, it's Washington.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McConnell passes to Siakam, and Carlton Carrington is going to pick up the foul here. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And here's McConnell. Pass to Walker. Can't cash it in from close range.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
19-footer, and that one good.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
The Pacers have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. From behind the arc. Washington with a rebound. Vukcevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
That one goes in.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
Well, you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
Now here's McConnell. Here's Shepard. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 18 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell outside. Down low. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Timeout called. The Wizards. Indiana with some changes. Zubats, he's checked in for Huff. Nesmith comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Shepard.
Zubats. Aaron Nesmith. Andrew Nembhard.
The Wizards have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Here's Carrington. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. High post Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Washington's shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Here's Carrington. Off the left rim and out. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. McConnell, good.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Bilal Coulibaly.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Here's Vukcevic. Shoots over Zubats. Washington again can't hit.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Now here's Walker. Nembhard for three. Fires in the triple. Nembhard's got 15 points here in the second half.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Washington's shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Nembhard. And that time also a missed shot.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Outside Nesmith, and here's Walker, and here's Siakam for three. Can't hit that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Hardy, Nesmith covering, and the shot goes in. Hardy's got 6 in the quarter. Indiana's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Nembhard, the pass to Zubac. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
This second half has been all about looking to score in the paint. They've done a good job with that.
At the line for the Pacers, Walker. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Walker. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
It's rebounded by Zubac.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nembhard's got 38 points. Washington leading by 23. Outside Carrington. Washington again can't hit. Indiana shooting it well at 59%. Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Here's Siakam. This one for three. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Walker's got assist number 7 tonight. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
At the line for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard. Shooting 1.
One shot.
Here's Carrington. He's nearing a 30-point game here.
Yeah, B.A., he's been decisive and aggressive.
Shot from the wing. Jump shot is good. Carrington's got 10 points here in the second half. Pacers trail by 19. Nembhard, the pass to Zubac. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Walker. Now here's Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Nembhard for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's Gill. Over Walker. Gill, no.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Outside Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside. From the arc. No good on the shot. Wizards leading by 19. And he drives in. Whoa! Oh, my goodness! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Zubac. Pass to Nesmith. Walker for three. It's rebounded by Washington. Gill's got 4 rebounds now. 14 feet away, and again it's Washington.
Yeah, that's a beautiful mid-range jumper. He can make that shot if you're going to give him that kind of space.
Now Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Here's Siakam. Outside Walker. Fires from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Wizards.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
Now here's Nembhard. Here's Siakam. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac. Now a timeout called by Washington. They lead by 19.
Time to get excited, everyone. DC family, here's the Hype Club. Make some noise.
Making a change here. Vukcevic is checked in, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Brown, he's checked in for Siakam. Shepard comes in for Walker. Jones, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Right side Carrington shoots over McConnell. The baseline J is off the mark. So it's the Pacers now, trailing by 19. And that's in! And here's Washington. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Shepard. Jones. Yes, sir, with the three. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Now here's Carrington. Zubac pulls it down. Outside Jones. Here's the pass to Brown. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's reveal our player of the game, Bilal Coulibaly.